Hey, everybody. Come on in the room, child. Come on in the room. Hey, everybody. Woo, child. Hey, the God. How you doing? Hey, Z. Hey, Brick Girl. Hey, Laurie. Hey, it's me, Felicia. Hey, Mishi. Hey, Kisha. Hey, SAPD. Hey, Lovely. Yes, honey. It is going, y'all. It's a lot going down. And I happen to be thinking tonight, and I was like, how did this all come about? What got me to thinking about it was we was going down memory lane on Jay Wilson's live. If y'all did not see Jay Wilson's live, okay, for the people that don't know what happened, our new people from the Black sector that don't really know what happened, if you want to talk about history, baby, go and look at Jay Wilson's live from when we started making comments about old school, about the beef sector when it first began, baby. We had a lot of iconic moments, okay? And I don't know why nobody did a review of that, because it was a lot of iconic moments from the time, the beef sector formed until I don't know what, like probably the I don't even know when the end of it really was. But they were talking about the beef sector now, and it is okay, but it's not the same beef sector it was before. It's not. I mean, we was out here banging. It was epic. We had Nicole with the subway, which was iconic. We had a lot of good stuff. Okay. I remember, child, we had Chicken Gate. It was a lot going on. And so we were talking about memory lane, and it was just so fun. So anyway, I was thinking, and I was like, I remember when BS had ran Shawn Bradley clean out of the sector. Okay. When I tell you he was ran completely out of the sector, he had shut everything down. He pulled his videos down. She ran this ninja off of YouTube. Okay. That was the last time Shawn actually had a job. Okay. That was the last time he had a job, because he was trying to save that job. But little did he know that she had already sent in the info to his job. See what I'm saying? So she ran him off of YouTube. The only way Shawn Bradley could think to come back was to lie and say that there was a show. That's the only way. Can you believe that? That's the only way. Shawn Bradley was gone. When I tell you his subscribers was where, you guys? Where was Shawn Bradley's subscribers? Where was his subscribers, you guys? Those that were here, where was his subscribers? Remember where they were at? Where? They were over here with Tracy. His subscribers were gone. He abandoned ship, jumped, ran for his life. Ran, baby. Okay? He had nothing. He was just depleted. Nothing. Okay? He came back. When he came back, he had to have a plan. He came back after not liking you. If somebody hates your guts from 1 minute to the next and they change overnight, do you believe them? No. And I kept saying that. I'm just like, what happened? I kept saying it. You cannot, very few people can do that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me see what you're saying here. Okay, Peacemaker, I don't know what you're talking about, but you might want to tread lightly, okay? Because we're not having no mess. If you can't take it, you might want to go up to the clouds. You may want to go die, or you may want to go jump in front of a rolling 18-wheeler, okay? Because we're not here for it. So if you're having problems comprehending, you might need to sit this one out. I'm just letting you know, because at the next coy comment that you make, they're going to take you right on up out of here, or I will, okay? I'm just letting you know. So you might want to just chill out. Anywho, so what happened was Shawn Bradley was over here doing this mess, okay, going on and on, child, okay, and then he knew that he was depleted. He had nowhere. There was no way for him to run. He couldn't run to there was no running to Patreon. There was no running anywhere. He was gone. Hey, Miss Rhonda. He came back, Samara and Yaming and Kisha. He came back, Mishi, and baby, he was over yonder befriending people. And I kept going, what is happening? He was making a tour around YouTube. Let me block this person. Let me mod somebody up, because they're going to try me today. Uh-huh. Bye, Spy Black. Goodbye. I need a moderator to drop down. If you're in the bushes, I need a moderator to drop down. Boop, boop, boop. Let me wait till moderator drop down because I will not be interrupted. We're going to take them up on out of here. We're not going to do that. There's my Carrie. Yay. Thank you, baby. She's in the clouds. Okay, boo. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to take them up on out. We're not dealing with them today. Yeah, we're not. Hey, Jonay. Okay. So anyway, so good. I'm going to talk. I'm glad she's here. Okay. Carrie Ray, I forgot to tell you, I did not know that you had a channel until Shelly was promoting your channel. And I said, how come I don't know my moderator has a channel? It was weird. I was like, you have a channel? So I want you to put your channel, any of my moderators, whenever you decide to have a channel, hey, living my best life. Whenever y'all decide to have a channel, I want y'all to put y'all channels, promote y'all channels in this chat. Yes, that's what we do. Keep promoting your channels. You don't even have to ask me. Keep promoting your channels in the chat, okay? For my moderators only, yes, because y'all deserve to have, your channels out there by all means. So feel free to do that. For all my moderators, feel free to promote your channels in the chat. And I know Shakira's not here very often, but I want her to be able to promote her channel as well whenever she wants to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So see how they're getting blocked? See how they're blocked? See, come on in again. See, they mad, baby. Oh, they mad. Why y'all mad? Oh, they getting taken out as soon as they come in, baby. We are on it. Bloop. Hop back in again with another troll page ninja. Anyways, so Shawn, they don't want to hear it, baby. He was depleted. Okay. He was kicked out of the home. He was foreclosed on. He had all this stuff going. He was probably carless at the time. Okay. He had foreclosures going on. He was broke, defeated, depleted, and everything else. BS had ran him off of YouTube. He came back befriending everybody. He ran around yonder to King Payne first. Okay. He ran, I believe it was King Payne. He was on his live, if I'm not mistaken. Then he went on around. He hustled his way on around to everybody befriending. And I kept going, befriending all of my enemies. And I kept going. I wonder if I still have that video. I need to look. I kept going, do y'all see something going on here? Do y'all see something that's going on? Clyde, I kept saying that, Clyde. Do y'all see something that's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on? I was very shocked, y'all. Vashti, I was shocked. I said, I said, do y'all notice that Shawn is befriending everybody that I done fell out with? Or everybody that I didn't talk to, he was befriending them? Remember when he did that? Hey, Coco 85. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it, y'all. I could not believe it. I said, I cannot believe he's befriending these people. And I was like, and I thought it was like a campaign against Tracy. But better yet, it was a campaign for him to come back. Remember when I thought he was targeting me only because of all the people he was befriending that I was cool with? And the ones that I had fell out with, he was already even more befriending them. You know what I'm saying? Even more so. And I was like, what is this? Well, come to find out, it was an all-out, kind of like an all-out attack against Tracy. Because what happened was he had all those people over there. And what did they do? He was talking about Tracy. All they were doing, they made their first meetup about Tracy. Even Nicole said, they just want to talk about Tracy. I didn't want to go over there and talk about Tracy. Nicole thought she was going to be famous. Okay? Baby, all they wanted to do was talk about Tracy. Shells told all they wanted to talk about was Tracy. Everybody basically came back saying the same thing. They were disappointed because all they wanted to talk about was Tracy. I'm like, why? Why did you want to talk about Tracy so bad? Because he figured that I am a threat to him. He knows that I will not fold. He knows it. So he knew I was a threat, baby. So he came back befriending people, baby, do you know? Befriending. And pretty soon, what? He had all of his subscribers back and then some. He lost a good amount of people messing around with BS. When he was messing around with BS, and then when she had Lady Nika tell her story about how she was treated in Vegas, baby, Sean Bradley lost thousands of subscribers. That I know of. He probably lost more, but he did close it down after a while. But he had lost like at least 3,000 that I know of. That killed him. And then she sealed the coffin when she sent them tapes to his job. It sealed the coffin. Sealed, baby. He didn't like that type of teaching. He didn't. He did not like that type of teaching. So he ran around and kissed everybody's ass and wanted to make amends. And we just want to show the people, in a good light, how we all put our differences behind us and how we can be out here to make this money. Okay. Oh, yes, Glock. Hey, boo. Oh, I said, oh, my, Samara. Brick girl. I said, really? I said, no, I don't trust him. I'm not going. Tracy wasn't going because I already knew. I wasn't going. I wasn't going to do it because if I don't like you, I don't give a damn how much money you offer me. I don't give two F's. I don't like you. Just like I told so-and-so to tell Tisa that I'm fine with her. Okay, meaning she's okay. Stay over there. You don't need to come over here with me because my thing is you talked all your mess when you was with Fyebabe. You left and went back again numerous times. And still, you still stood up for Fyebabe talking your mess. See, I'm not going to be playing them games. You're not going to be playing in my face. So you stay over there. Heavy Bear, the same way. Heavy Bear was talking all his mess, baby. Or her mess, sorry. Heavy Bear talked all this mess defending Fyebabe. For years. So you know what? If you talked all that mess, you must really like her. You need to stay on over yonder. Because ain't no doors open over here unless I say so. And the ones that lost their mind, that put them globes in the back of their damn name, you can keep your ass right on over there. Because if you were that weak to already change and put a bobblehead in the back of your name, that's you. You weak, period. And it is what it is. So let me tell y'all. So all of this happened. This happened. Yeah. It happened before Lovely. Yes. So all of that happened. So like I said, so Shawn was back, but everybody brought him back. Y'all brought him back because he promised them fame, money, and everything else went out the window. So in essence, I was listening to Reed's video and Reed was right. Reed did a video a day ago, which I'm doing a parody on, but Reed was right. Reed predicted all of this. Okay. Now we all knew that there was no show. We tried to tell Fyebabe she wasn't listening. She wasn't having it. Now she's looking like a total fool and she needs to take an L. She looked like a total fool tomorrow. She's not on the show. We all knew there was no damn show. You the only dumb person that wanted to think that there was a damn show. Just ignorant. I'm like, are you serious? And Catch Jokey, don't ever speak to me. I blocked you, ho. I never liked you before, so don't change channels and try and get unblocked because you ain't getting unblocked, okay? Stay over there. If you was over there before, keep your raggedy ass over there because you ain't welcome over here, okay? Anyways, so yeah. So I'm interested. I was like, what is going on? So there's two things going on. Either Fyebabe is playing in our face again, faking a beef with Tisa, okay, or she's not. And I don't care because, like I said, I haven't watched her. I didn't go over there and watch her. I don't feel a need to. They said it was a good video or whatever because I guess she was acting out on it. But she wants people to talk about her. She's very desperate. Remember, she had to be desperate to be putting on there that she was sleeping with a random man. Now has that man called her name out? No. She put a random post up there talking about if a man wants you, there's no reason for you to not go public with it. No, she said if a man, what did she say? If a man publicly wants you, that's what she said. There's no reason to not talk about it. And I'm like, girl, that man don't want you. He don't want you. He just used you. That was it. I guarantee you he ain't flying back out anytime soon. Okay, that man don't want you. He used you. Did you really think that you was going to, just because you gave up something that was going to convince him? No. Oh, you're disgusting. And I'm sure you feel like a fool because you look dirty. Point blank, period. So I don't understand it. I'm just like, it is what it is, I guess, child. So anywho, everybody welcomed him back. Fyebabe squashed her beef with him. I was so surprised. Yeah, she squashed her beef with him. She was like, oh, yeah, well, Shawn Bradley. It was like from night to day. I was like, what? Yeah, they all just went like crazy. I was like, what is going on? I was like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it if I were y'all. Everybody, he was going around to every content creator till he made sure that everybody that I was closely affiliated with, pretty much, that they were going to be on that alleged show. And anybody that I had got into it with was on the alleged show. Yeah. And I was like, interesting. He went on even down to Joyce, and Joyce didn't even have any viewers, really. But he went on. Remember, he was like she was so like she was just lifted her up, made her feel like she was like $1,000,000. Remember? And I was like, why? I was like, why? I was like, she's being used, and she was steady talking. Well, yeah, and Tracy and steady talking because she was happy to be in the in crowd. He even had D. Ramsey. And not D. Ramsey, but Leo the Lioness snugged up to 7 stars. 7 stars was going to be on it, but apparently they said she didn't want to stand up. I don't know if she wanted to stand up or not. Don't question me about it. That's what they were saying. So therefore, she didn't go. But she was in good with Leo the Lioness and over there fighting for him and everything else, child. So he got her away. Remember? That's what happened. So I never had any problem. So they started, and those people that did that, you know where I keep them? Way by the wayside, because I don't need them. I don't need them at all. So I'm like, whatever. Hey, Official King Pain, how you doing, babe? So I'm just like, whatever. But that's what he did to come back in good in the sector. And then what did he do? And then he prolonged it and strung everybody along for how many years, y'all? 2? And I was going, it don't take that long to make a show. People have been making shows way before. I kept saying it. People have been making shows long before. But Fyebabe thought he was going to make her a singer. She had came on here and told Babe Nation she had exciting news. She was going to be, she was going to be doing big things. Like she was going to Hollywood, baby. Remember, we was all saying that. She was really acting like that. I think she believed it. The only thing he did for her was he hired that man or whatever from that group, the Tony Terry or whatever. And he made them a song, which they end up spending money for. So I'm like, how in the hell did you get anybody hopes up thinking that she was going to be some sort of star when she wasn't even, like I kept saying, they have D-list celebrities. I said, y'all don't have any talent. They have D-list celebrities. I said, do you really think that they are going to invite you over there? Do you really think so? For what? I said, they have D-list celebrities to do that. People that already took acting classes. You don't have any acting. There's nothing that says Hollywood. There's nothing, nobody's going to give you an opportunity. Nobody's going to give you a free break. It doesn't happen in this lifetime. But they didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen, y'all. So what happened? They all went over there and they got duped. And I don't care if they offer me some shrimp. I don't give a damn. A room? No. It's not worth it because you can eat by yourself. You can pay for your own food. You wasted your time. It was ridiculous. And really you got duped is what happened. You got duped. And you still have to wait to see how that footage is going to come out. So you don't know. Once they edit, that's his footage. Once he edits all that footage, just wait till it comes out. Just wait and see. So it is what it is, child. So I'm just glad that I knew, and I had the common sense to know that you cannot be bought out. Somebody cannot just say, okay, all of a sudden they don't like you, and all of a sudden the next day they like you. And now that's fine on YouTube. But if you're doing that in real life for us to meet or something, hell no. Because I know how it is to get ran up on. And I know how it is when people want to get in your good graces and they can be in your smiling in your face, be ready to stab you in your back when you turn around or even when you turn your back on them. So I'm like, hell no. I don't go into anything thinking that everybody's good. I don't. People have to prove themselves because before you know it, you been got jumped. And that's the whole point. That's why I went on there and I said, no, I will not be going. No, don't even ask. Before he even asked, no. And then he tried to say, a dinner. No, we're not doing anything with you, Shawn. And yes, I was over there with Shawn Bradley. And because I wanted to be wherever I wanted to be. And I felt at the time, I don't stay anywhere. I go everywhere. So I treated it as if I was going anywhere and everywhere because I was doing that already. Remember? So it wasn't like I fell out with Jay Wilson because I wanted to be over there with Shawn Bradley. No, we had that situation with Joyce and that whole situation happened. So it was what it was. It just happened. Now, he was right when he said Shawn Bradley was using me. I didn't think that he was. I thought he was being genuine because, we were just doing the YouTube thing. But who knew that he was that invested where he would actually go out and welcome me to try and use me against him or vice versa. But apparently that was the case. But like I said, I've always moved to my own beat. And he didn't like that. He wanted me to submit and be like, okay, well, We're going to go live when you get off from work, when you go live, and then we'll wait for him. Then we'll go down to D Ramsey, then we'll go down to Leo the Linus, then we'll go down to Tracy or whatever. No, I would go live whenever I wanted to go live because that's how I did it. And I still do things like that. So I never submitted. There was no submission there. Okay. I did try to support as much as I can. I didn't buy anybody's clothes because I don't buy anybody's clothes. Okay. I didn't buy anybody's sweatsuits because I don't buy sweatsuits, but I did order the damn popcorn. Okay. And I don't care about the popcorns. I did order the damn popcorn. I ordered 2 of them and I never got them. And I don't care. It was $80, whatever. Okay. But I'm just bringing it up because we're going down memory lane. Okay. So that's how that happened. Then I would, of course I would super chat him or whatever, and all that, however we did it. And often or whatever. And that just to support. And that was it. But, it just was weird. And then he had that thing about going to Vegas. And I was like, I don't know if I wanted to go because they had people signing up off of where you would be on the site, you'd be on YouTube. And then he was like, okay, here's another site I want y'all to go to. And I never did that. I just never got off to that. Never did. Then when he saw that I wasn't going to submit, he started doing things like showing Maddie's porn video on his Patreon. And he knew I was going to go over there and watch it. And I was like, oh my God, like I didn't want to see Maddie like that, but I had to be forced to see Maddie like that. So I clicked it off and the damage was already done. And I texted him or however I messaged him, I don't know how, and I was like, that was horrible. I did not want to see Maddie like that. I never wanted to see her like that, but it was just disgusting for him to do that. You remember that? Yeah. Remember when Tracy went to dinner with Shawn, she looked at him like, ooh, yuck. But she tried to like him, but it didn't work out. Yeah. Did I look at him like that? I did not know I looked at him that way. Did I, Laurie? I did not know I looked at him that way. Really? Oh, Lord. I did not know. But I was like, I wasn't thinking that at all. I was happy, remember? But they was telling me, did you hear him shade you? I'm like, no, because he was saying that I had too many drinks or something he was saying. And I looked, I was like, what? I was like, he said that? I said, no, he didn't say that, did he? And they were like, yeah, he shaded you. I was like, he did? I didn't even notice. Child, I'm telling you, I would not, because I don't be thinking about how to be vindictive to people. I just don't think of stuff like that. And, it was just dinner to me. And it was just like, okay, we're having dinner. That's why I don't trust anybody on YouTube, really, to be meeting people. No. You know what I'm saying? Nope, ain't gonna happen. So, yeah, so I was like, oh my, it was a different type of thing. Then he got mad because I was putting his name in the title. And I guess he felt that I shouldn't put his name in the title. Okay. And I'm like, why should I not put your name in the title? For what reason? And he was like, well, I just want to know why mine. And I said, because your commentary. Oh, he didn't like that. So then he said he was going to do the purge. And he had put on his community wall that they were going to go and drag me on Patreon. And I said, what? And I was live. And I said, dragging me for what? People were telling me he was dragging me over there. And I was like, no way. No. Are you serious? I was like, really? And everybody was like, because I was so surprised. And he wasn't received very well after that. So he comes back. And I think I said, is Shawn Bradley over there dragging me? And I think he said, okay, Tracy will call me or whatever. It's okay, call me. And I was like, no. Like I'm a damn puppet? You don't play me like I'm a puppet. Excuse me? Okay? No, I don't need to call you for nothing. You were over there dragging me for no reason because I had your name in a title and you expect me to call you? Or no, he hit me up, email. That's what he put. He hit me up email. He said, okay, Tracy, you can come back or whatever. And I said, no, I'm good. No, thank you. I'm good. I was like, what do you mean I can come back? Exactly, Saint City. Y'all remember this? Tropical, y'all remember? I was like, what? I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it, y'all. I was just like in utter shock. I said, this man that I did nothing to started dragging me. Pretty soon, what happened? The other one started dragging me. Okay? They started dragging. Oh, yeah. And then they started to pretend like I was doing something. Leo tried to, pretend like that I had been doing something to her. D, not so much with D, I don't think. She was just kind of like kind of quiet, like, or whatever. But it was just crazy. I was like, what is wrong with these folks? It was the first time that I had really actually seen a different side of people. And I was like, these people really can't think for themselves. They really roll in packs and herds. I just couldn't believe it. Could not believe it, baby. But it happened. It was very true. It happened. And I was like, oh my goodness. So that was when we had fell out. And that was it. And from then on, I think we went toe to toe. I even showed his 1862 house. He flagged it, but that's okay, because we'll do it again. But we'll take a tour. The 1862 house has all the fixtures and everything. We'll take a tour. And I was like, oh my goodness, really? So yeah, so he came back full throttle after that. That was when, you know, he was back and everything, and still doing that whole show thing with them and everything, you know, and all that. He came back after. And by then we had already fell out, and he was befriending all my enemies. And so my thought is this: VS is gone. I doubt if she's ever coming back. It's been 3 years. It was 3 years, right? 3 years was the 3-year mark, and she's not back. And it's really sad, because of the fact that she had gotten rid of him. And he wasn't, to me, I didn't even see him as being that bad before. I know Jay Wilson always said that he didn't like him. He didn't like his voice. He said, well, something about that country. Jay Wilson was like, he don't like country. I don't know why, but he always said that. So I was like, So when they had got back on good, I was like, I thought they couldn't stand each other. I was like, something is happening. That's when I was like, something is happening. Something is definitely happening. And I thought, okay. It was weird, y'all. Weird. So he came back in, and that was just, it was awful. Awful. And so when he came back with the first group of people, and they were all laughing, you know, it was all about Tracy. I was like, dang, what really happened? What really was going on? He was having he was having flashbacks. Maybe he thought I was VS or something. I don't know. Now, we all know that Fyebabe has always wanted to make it somewhere or be acknowledged by any man. So she was so happy to be accepted by Sean Bradley again, okay? Because she didn't remember, because she was busy over there trying to build a name for herself, and it wasn't happening, but she was trying very hard, okay? So it wasn't even happening, and so she figured, you know, she was going to do these antics and go all crazy, and people were going to accept it, and they did. Because she started using her daughter. Oh, she talked about my daughter. Oh, she cussed my daughter out. Oh, she did that. Now it's nothing. She was cussing everybody's daughters out, or sons out, and kids out, and still do, and don't care. And her excuses, oh, they came for mine. Oh, yeah, right. So I'm like, and then she started telling everybody, oh, she talks about kids. Oh, she does this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I do what I do. It is what it is. But people see that she was the one that was manipulative and lying and sneaky, is what she always is, okay? And beat and battered up once they seen her in the face, and they know, okay, what's really the deal? She's just a habitual liar and an idiot. Now they see her for her works. So it is what it is, baby. My thing is, I never really cared for Fyebabe. I liked Fyebabe when she was sipping coffee. I liked Fyebabe then when she was sipping coffee, okay? And I think I watched her for about a good 2 weeks while she was sipping coffee, okay? And then I made her my moderator, and that was the beginning of the end. Because remember, that was when I had the commentary on her and James Caldwell regarding that wig, or which one's gotta go, or something like that. Was it One's Gotta Go? Some game James had, I remember. And I remember I had the commentary on that. And she got mad, and she was in the chat. And I'm like, why is she pissed off? I did not know why she was pissed off. I was like, something is wrong with her. She was clearly pissed off, y'all. I was like, oh my God. So she was pissed off and everything. And she went to her live and was like, okay, Tracy, you've been digging at me and blah, blah. And they were telling me that Fyebabe was over there dragging me. I was like, I was like, really? I was like, why? Like, I had no clue, y'all. No clue. Fyebabe's over there dragging you. I said, what? I had no clue. I was like, she's over there doing what? I did not know, y'all. And I happened to look, and I said, oh, she's dragging me. So we weren't even friends for no more than 2 weeks. Or not even friends. It was like a 2-week situation. That was it. But when I started to see how her true colors came out after that, I never spoke to her again. And it's been what, 3 years? Never. I don't play like that. If you come at me for no reason and you just show me how you are, I believe you. You don't need to show me 5 and 6 times. Now, those that I made up with is because it was petty. It was petty mess before. Okay, it was just petty. But her and Shawn Bradley, no, I can't. I told y'all, no, nope. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna never happen, ever. In the beginning, Tracy didn't catch on very quick. Yep, when she changed and was cussing everybody out. Now she's kind of even. Exactly. Because I never thought people was that vindictive living my best life on YouTube. I never did. But I learned very quick. And now I think ahead of them. I'm like, okay, that's why I knew better. I knew once Shawn Bradley did that to me, that let me know how very manipulative he is. And it's very, because when Jay Wilson was telling me how very manipulative he was and how I was doing that to him, you know, how he was going to do that to me, I was surprised he made up with him after that. I was like, are you crazy? You just told me about this man. Are you crazy? I was like, why would you make up with him after that? But it was what it was. I couldn't believe it, y'all. I could not believe it. I was like, they see how this man did me. Everybody see how this man did me. Do you really think that he's going to do that? He's going to be that forgiving and have changed that much to befriend you, to go and be on a show, to put all of it aside for what? For what? For what? It didn't make any sense to me. It made no sense. No one's going to have you working and not tell you how much you're making before you go. I wouldn't have even gone. It's common sense. There's no talking about a budget. There's no waiting to see you till you get there. No. Anybody that has ever been in on any reality show on Bigo, because Bigo has a lot of people that have gone on reality shows or whatever, okay, or have gone out to do those. Now, anybody that would have gone on one, they would have known already you have a budget or you don't have a budget. You're going to get paid or you're not going to get paid. I don't trust it. Like I said, I don't trust anything about that person, the Thai person. I don't trust nothing about her. I think that she was a total fraud. And every time I hear her name, I'm like, oh, hell no. I really think. And that's why she got so paranoid when I was looking her up. Because she mentioned she was in that group, but I think she was lying. Period. So I'm like, oh, really? It was just interesting to me, y'all. And then they got real nervous. Oh, no, Tracy's out there. I can't believe Shawn was mad. Tracy's out there doxing. No, baby, I'm not doxing nobody. If she would have been doxed, she would have been doxed the right way. She wasn't doxed. She was looked up. She said she was a public figure. So, hey, she should have been a public figure. Do we see her anywhere? Hell no. Chances are what? She was not a public figure. Period. See, I wasn't born yesterday. But he wanted people to believe that she was such a big, iconic person. Okay. Remember, he was even talking about how he was gonna get what was her name, child? He was gonna get Meg the Stallion. I was like, oh my God. He was talking about he was gonna get Meg the Stallion, baby. I was like, really? Interesting. Very interesting, boo. Very, very interesting. Okay. I'm like, no, it didn't work out for you, did it? So that's what happened with that. So needless to say, Shawn Bradley would not be back over here if it wasn't for that. And then he befriended Fyebabe. He went over there to get her audience. And he did take some people from her. He took some people from her. He sure did. But it's interesting to me how he took some people from her, yet, you know, she still maintained her people pretty much. So it kind of backfired in a way. You know why? Because she's a single parent. And a lot of people in the area, they are weak for single parents. They don't give a damn. She can be a horrible parent. She cannot feed her daughter like she does. She can be smoking around her and doing white powder bumps around her. They don't give a damn. The fact that she is a single mother, that's why people flock to her. And he underestimated himself at that point. Because we already know that the women flock to the men in the sector, and they would have flocked to him. But what happened was when BS left, a lot of her people went over there, whether they changed their names or not, they went over there. Okay. And that's basically because they were like mothers themselves. So they want to go to somebody that's a mother. So they went over there. And that's what it was. Hold on. Ooh, child, they mad. Why they mad? They mad, y'all. Why you mad, boo? You ain't got to be mad. It's all coming out. See, you can hop in here as much as you want to, but you're going to get blocked and the show is going to continue. I'm going to continue telling it, baby. I'm going to tell it, okay? They don't want me to tell it, but I'm going to tell it. So, needless to say, Shawn Bradley, after he went through that whole scam scheme or whatever, I started figuring out that Shawn Bradley was skimming off of his own people when he planned them trips to Vegas. Remember? I showed y'all. He was making money every time he planned a trip to Vegas. Getting exposed. Every time he would plan a trip to Vegas, he was charging them X amount of dollars. He was charging them more dollars than what it actually was. He would get perks for how many people rented the rooms. He was in with another person with it. That I forgot what that man's name was, but he would do the timeshares. He would go up early, and the rooms were kind of like free. And some of them were free, and some of them he had to pay for. So he was scamming his own people, and they're too stupid. They didn't even believe it. So I want you to hop in here and try and stop that, because it ain't stopping, okay? He was scamming his own people. That's what he was doing. But they didn't want to hear it, because why? He's probably going to do what he's going to do today. Y'all don't need to watch her over there. Don't watch anybody over there, because they're going to be trying to tell y'all about how I was doing this and that, and I really wasn't. No, because the truth is, if you would have been listening and watching other people, Babe Nation, you would find out there's things that you would know that you claim that you don't know, because they want to alienate you so that you cannot find out what's going on. That's all it is. They want to keep you in darkness so you don't see what's really going on. Prime example with Nikki. Nikki didn't know what ZX was doing. When I was over here exposing ZX, he made sure they was online fighting for him, so they didn't get to see nothing. It's like, you don't know anything because you don't want to know anything. You just stay in your little bubble, and that's it. And that's why Fyebabe is telling people she don't want to see no globes outside of her area. And I'm glad, because I don't either, because I block them. So they have a better chance, of getting into hell than to get into my platform. I'm just saying, they don't like that type of treatment. Okay. Hey, Almighty Isis, how you doing, baby? Hey, Rita. So it's ridiculous. I'm like, okay. So that's what happened, y'all. So he was out of the sector, gone. Finito, baby. Finito, finished, kaput. The only way he slid back in here was with that damn plan of that damn show. And I'd be damned if they didn't fall for it. That's all I got to say. I'd be damned if they didn't fall for it. So VS did her job. She did her job. That was it. She got him off of YouTube. Right before she left, she got him off of YouTube. She did her job. But people were so desperate to be into stardom that you put everything that happened. This man had put everything that happened, that he had done to you, that you had said and done to him. You thought he was going to forgive and forget all that mess? No. Why would he do that? It would have to be an immaculate thing. It would have to take Jesus himself to be re-resurrected for him to forgive. And not even resurrected, but he would have had to commit himself to Jesus, put it that way. And he would have, at that point, then he would have been born again. He'd have to be born again for him to have really gotten over that. It's not going to happen from him. It didn't happen. Never going to happen with him. But it just shows you, to me, I look at it now, it was like an experiment. It shows how people would sell their souls, literally their souls, for potential fame and glory. Fame, glory, and I don't know if money, I guess the potential thought of maybe wealth, maybe the thought of wealth and fame. Because he really did. And Chance, and here's the thing, here's a funny thing. If Shawn can't take you nowhere he ain't been, he's a regular man. How in the hell is he going to offer to make you famous when his ass ain't even famous? Think about that. How? It just makes sense. Yep, Spiller Boy stopped doing those trips. Exactly. Spiller Boy stopped doing that. Why? Probably because Shawn Bradley got greedy, because Shawn probably knew what he was going to start doing. after James. That's what it was. Shawn knew what he was going to start doing. So he couldn't have James there because James is too honest. He couldn't have James there doing that. Because James would have figured out what he was doing. See what I'm saying? So he didn't want to have James there doing that. He didn't want to. That's the problem. That's what the whole problem is. So the least Shawn could have done, okay? The least, because I'm sure he was skimming off the books back then, okay? So I'm pretty sure the least he could have did was go and buy Nika an outfit that she didn't want from Marshall's, okay? That's the least he could have did. The least, baby. But, you know, to hear him tell it when he's done something one time, he's done it for a whole time. Okay, he did this, he did that. You got to keep praising. And it's like, no, you don't have to do that. You do something that's for somebody, let it go. You don't need to say, hey, I did this X, Y, and Z for you. And you don't hear me adding up how much I donated to him in a whole period of time that we were in YouTube ship. No, I don't keep track of that. Nobody does. I never kept track when I was with Jay Wilson. I never even threw that up. And I used to donate a lot. For what? There's no reason to. If you do it, you just do it. No need to throw it up. For what? But some people do, child. That's when you can tell they ain't used to nothing, I guess. Hey, Mather. That's when you can tell, boo. Because some people sure do it. They throw it up in a minute. Well, I did this and this for you. And it's like, okay. And what did that mean? Who knew it came with stipulations? Who knew? You know what I'm saying? Who knew? But child. But that's what had happened, y'all, in a nutshell. That's how Shawn Bradley came back to YouTube. Because like I said, he was gone, baby. X'd out. Okay? But then, you know what I noticed? Everything has been going downhill for him. He had to have another surgery. He was back eating fried chicken. I bet you he's going to have another surgery because he's aging like in dog years. He's looking way older. Way older, baby. He's downgraded. His home before was 120 years old before? And then this one's 100 years. The other one of them was 120 years old. This one is 100 years old. So I'm like, damn, he did go from, I guess, worse to a little bit better. But I'm like, what is with all these old homes? Because that's what he qualifies for. That's what he qualifies for. He won't qualify for anything good. He will never qualify for anything that's like the average, you know, maybe 10 years old or anything like that. He won't qualify for. Just ridiculous, child. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm just saying, y'all, it's a lot going on. And this is what happens. This is what happened. He had a truck and then he bought this little small car. I'm like, why are you all of a sudden falling off the wagon? It's because when you do people dirty, like Tasha K, when you do people dirty, this is what comes back to get you. When you do people dirty, it comes back on you. We kept trying to tell Fyebabe this man did not want her. He did not like her. You couldn't tell her nothing. Shawn Bradley, she thought she was the chosen one. Every time I was sick of her saying, y'all are just jealous. Y'all are just jealous. I was sick of her saying it. So she sees now what we all been seeing and been trying to tell her. And she's been watching, but she would chalk it up as everybody's jealous of her because she can't take it. She don't have no common sense. See what I'm saying? But she's seeing it. She's seeing everybody ain't wrapped up into her. She's just not wrapped too tight. Everybody sees that. So anyways, from there it went on. And then from there it went on. And then when grown folks switching to grown folks, when grown folks TV, first when he got with Fyebabe, he saw dollar signs. Okay. Oh, he was like, oh, everybody's jealous. Remember, we went from everybody's jealous of Fyebabe. He was protecting her daughter to looking like a complete fool because he stopped protecting the daughter like he was claiming he needed to protect. He started cursing her the hell out and all this other stuff like everybody else. Now his ass is back over there. And I'm like, if that's not desperation, I don't know what it is. Okay, now I didn't see it because I don't watch her, but I heard he was back over there again. And I'm like, he's very desperate because he knows that his platform sucks. And I'm like, he's the one that keeps having a jokey over there on there. And every time his platform tanks, he have 40, 30 people in there. But he keeps doing it. I mean, it don't make no sense, y'all. I'm just like, Common sense, are you an idiot or what? And also then he keeps doing stuff. He just keeps doing the most. I'm like, oh my God, just doing the most. Okay. And I'm like, Babe Nation will never accept you. They didn't accept you before. QB is still over there. Okay. He was over there when she threw Tisha out. Okay. Apparently yesterday he was over there. Okay. And when he was over there yesterday, he was basically, when Tisha got thrown out, he was basically, this is what Reed said on her video. He put up there that he's standing with Fyebabe, Queen Fyebabe. So Tisha, he didn't give a damn about you. See what I'm saying? He didn't give a damn. And apparently Cha-Cha didn't either, because Cha-Cha was missing until you was gone. And then Cha-Cha, she said Cha-Cha was back over there. I'm like, really? Interesting. Interesting, y'all. Very interesting. And all the people were cheering it on, baby. And they were just like, no, you know. So a lot of people does not like Tisha over there. They don't like you because you're donating over there. Valerie, who's a grandmother, and Reed had me laughing. She told me she's over there sending pigeon hairs and cat hairs and everything, horse hairs. And I was laughing through the mail trying to keep up with Tisha. And she can't do it. See, she's over there sending faux fur and everything else and pleather, okay, and plastic to try and make it seem like that she has it going on. And we know that she needs to be saving for her burial, okay, because she sound half dead while she's trying to drag and cuss somebody. Okay. They don't like this type of teaching, live my best life. They really don't. I don't understand why. So Tisha's not donating as much money, I guess, as she used to. So Fyebabe's getting concerned. Now, my thing is, and this is what Reed is saying, either Tisha is playing Pizarro as well, because Tisha be over there in Pizarro's chat, but she was over there telling Fyebabe that she was over there tracking when she's over there with Pizarro. But Pizarro's just skinning and grinning because she's hoping to get some of that coin. Okay. Hey, Nihar, how you doing, my baby? I'm like, ooh, child. Thank you, Nihar. I love my mods. I think so, too. Yes, baby. So I'm just like, what is really happening, Muffy? Ooh, Kisha. And Yamang, what is happening, Cheryl Brown? It's a lot going on. But that's what's going on. People are playing in people's faces. I don't know what they're trying to do, because really she don't have no benefit from being over at Pizarro's. What information is she going to give? She must just genuinely like being over there. You know what I'm saying? And a Summer Breeze. And what's the other one too that like being over there? Summer Breeze. And what's that other one's name, child? Fiance or whatever. Because Fiance, remember, she said she had left them over there. I don't know. Did she ever go back? Does anybody know if Fiance went back? Because see, one thing about it, once they done been a bobblehead, to me, you have to watch them, because to me, they're already under that spell, so they will be more apt to go back. Like you could not tell Heavy Bear that Heavy Bear was cast out of the kingdom. Heavy Bear came up in Quanies. I was fine when I didn't see Heavy Bear. Heavy Bear was blocked. Heavy Bear decided to come back under a different page with a damn globe. And I said, no, ma'am. I took her ass right on up out of there. Sure did. I don't need to see you. Hey, Manny, I don't need to see you up in there. So let her be confused, okay, and not knowing what the hell's going on. Let her do that. But we're not going there. Because when you came after me, I didn't even know you. And you came after me on behalf of Fyebabe 4 years ago. Remember that? No, that will be till death, Heavy Bear. Till death. When it's been that long, I don't need to know you. I don't. For what? I don't need to know you. You keep your behind right on over there with the other ones. Okay? Some I do accept, but you know. Everywhere you seen me attacking me on behalf of that damn girl. I'm like, are you okay? No, I don't think so. Hey, lovely. Child. I was on block mode. I was ready, baby. I had my block button ready. Okay. I had my finger was positioned, baby, and I was just hitting block every time. And I said, is that a bobblehead? I was thinking I was seeing things. I said, oh, that's Heavy Bear. Boop. Out. Okay. Then Catch Joy tried to attack me or whatever. I was like, bloop. Bye, bish. Just like that. That's all we do. We ain't got time. We ain't got time to be playing with you. We're not playing with you in 2022. We're not playing, boo. We're not. Can somebody please tell Rico that we are not in 2020? He keeps doing videos saying 2020. This is like the second video he did. I happened to watch a random video of his, and he was saying, we in 2020. It is not 2020. What are you talking about? I don't understand what he's going through. We are not in 2020. It's 2022. People are really going to start thinking that something's wrong with him, y'all. I'm serious. Can somebody else, the Rico likers, can somebody please tell Rico to stop saying we're in 2020? This is the second time I had to hear them say that. And I was like, I wish I wasn't blocked, because I would be like, can you please stop saying 2020? I don't know what happened that stunted his growth in 2020, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's over. We're in 2022. I understand sometimes you forget and it comes back to you right then. You say, okay, what are we in? But it never came back to him. He keeps saying it over and over again. I'm like, please tell him. Child, I cannot. Is he playing old tapes? I guess he is. I don't know why he keeps saying that. We in 2020. I'm like, this is not 2020, you idiot. I don't know, Soap. Hey, Soapy. I'm just like, what is really happening, Vanessa? It's a lot going on. Okay. So Fyebabe has now have a new revelation, and Sean Bradley was laughing at her because he said there's no show. I heard. Okay, I don't watch him, so I don't know. He said there was no show anyway. She's the only dumb one that was expecting there to be a show. So you need to take that L. That's what I mean when I said, Fyebabe, you need to take that L. Okay? That's what I meant when I said that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Nihar, nobody's trying to use me for clout, baby. No, I talk with the same people that I've always talked to. I sure do. Now, Chucky, I know you blocked me on my main page. And it's funny as hell. Nobody's talking about your ass. Okay? I am not talking about you. Okay? Unblock my other page. I'm around. Okay? I'm around. I have to get the tea. And truth be told, yesterday it was going down in Chucky's chat, baby. When I tell you, who is this Trinity? Who is Trinity, y'all? Who in the hell is Trinity? Does anybody know this Trinity person? Trinity was getting into it with China, and I loved it. What's that, last night or this morning? Child, I get my days and nights confused. I don't know, but it was funny as hell, okay? I could not stop laughing. I loved it. I said, oh, my God. Trinity was telling her, China, if you're done with Chucky, you need to say you're done with them. And if you're not done with them, you need to let me know if you're not done with them, and I'll just leave if you're not done with them. I was like, is he the only man on YouTube? Baby, I got my whole life. I was acting up. That's probably when I got blocked. I was acting up. It was funny to me. I got my whole life. I was like, why are they fighting over this man like they done seen him in real life? Well, I guess they have, but I guess the picture, yeah. I was like, ooh, child. Who used to date Bullis Gotti? Ooh. I was shocked to see that she used to date. Are you serious? Oh. Why was she that beautiful woman used to date Bullis Gotti? Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Something is seriously wrong. And the only thing I have to say is this, let me tell you, is that if you have somebody that's been running around that's just showing you pictures of themselves and it's been over a year, you don't know how that person looks now. You don't know how that person looks. Like, for instance, you don't know how, I think it's been a year for me, I think. You don't know how, well, no, you saw me at the hospital, but pretty much you don't know how people look. So I'm like, how can she go around saying, and she swears China swears other women are jealous of her. I'm like, girl, no one's jealous of you. But she keeps saying it. It's funny because she believes it in her mind. So she's like, in my sector, there's only 3 women. And so she likes it, right? She's like, she was on there and she was going, they're very protective of me. Yeah, because they protect me the most. And I'm like, oh my God. It's funny, y'all. I'm not kidding. It is so funny. And she even have some of the women saying that she's so sweet. And it's just funny to me. I just laugh because it's hilarious. I love it, right? It's just funny. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, right? Whatever. And so I just don't even drop down because I'm like, whatever. I'm not there for that. I'm there, to talk to different people and to get the tea, right? So I just think it's funny. But that girl, she was giving her that work. Trinity was like, she's like, I'm trying to look for some D to suck. I was like, what? I'm not lying, y'all. She said she was trying to look for D to suck. And I was like, really? Oh my. It was interesting. You know what I'm saying? It was very interesting. I was like, okay. Wow. So I guess if, I don't know what happened after that because I had left. Because when China gets up there, I just leave. So I had left because China's head came up there. So I don't know what I missed. I just missed her dragging her or whatever. But I guess she came back up there and then she left. But I remember she was giving her that work. And she was like, because we seen how she looked when I told her to cam up and she came back and she actually did cam up. I don't know if she read my comment and cammed up today or not. I don't know. But when she came on and she was showing that video of herself, I was like, that's not her. But no, that was her. I was like, oh my God, that really was her. So I was like, go ahead, girl. But she's underselling herself. She's totally underselling herself. Okay. She's really underselling herself. Who was this telling me about messy green sector who is messy green sector? Well, how is the green sector falling apart? Who's a part of the green sector? Does anybody know what that person's talking about? Does anybody know what that person is talking about, the green sector? I don't know what's going on. Oh, I hear you, Nihar. I hear you, babes. Yeah, we have not heard from Paulette. I miss her. What is her? I didn't know. I never knew she had an Instagram page. Wow. I'm just. I don't know what's going on with Paulette. I'm really concerned because Paulette does not stay away like that. Paulette does not stay away like that. So I'm really, really concerned. I wish she would have gave me a number. Shelly started the green sector. Yeah, I know Shelly's a part of it. What's going on? People are saying the green sector's falling apart in the chat. Why were they telling me that? How is it falling apart? The only thing that I know is that Nicole Reloaded is suing Dovey allegedly. And apparently she's saying that Dovey was afraid of Chopper, so that's why she got her that Ring doorbell thing. Okay. I never knew that, never heard of that, but that's what she's saying. So I don't know. They're all arguing about what? Shells, can you please come up here, Shells, and hit the link? Let me find out why they're arguing. Shells, or somebody from the green sector, can y'all please come in and hit the link? What are the, hey, Pandora's box, how you doing, baby? Look at who? Look at Decop. It's a mess. Oh, I don't even talk to Decap. Is Decop on there? I don't talk to her. That's a mess within itself. So if Decop is over there, I can see why they're falling out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see why. Can somebody come up here and tell me what's going on with the green sector? What's happening? Allegedly, Shelly put out Brooke and Sheila. Oh, really? So the latest news is the tea. Thank you, Catherine. Is that Shelly put out Brooke and Sheila? Now, why did Shelly put out Brooke? I know probably why she put out Sheila, because Sheila's nuts. Okay, but isn't Sheila? Wait a minute. Sheila's not with Grown Folks TV no more. Sheila's not with Grown Folks no more, child, because he was celebrating his birthday over there with Fyebabe, hoping to get some cash apps, I'm guessing. But he came on live with somebody's little girl, okay? And it wasn't a pic, and it wasn't, I don't think it was at his house because the walls were white, okay? They weren't that puke color. All right. So, Mara, we need to get the tea, baby. You know that's right. Live my best life to this green weed. I think so. Nihar says soap and wash. The bullies are now the bully. Child, the bullies are now the bullies. They have 10K sectors scared to keep it real because they have real jobs. Yep. See? Mm-hmm. So yeah, Sheila E there's a video I did of her flirting with ZX. Remember that Sheila? Yeah, she was flirting with ZX and he was telling her, and that's the video that they got flagged, but they upheld it. And that's how I got my channel back from that particular video. The Sheila E video. I'm going to share it on my community wall. It's a video when him and Sheila E planned the date. She was going to meet up with him. They was making eyes on that video that night. Yes, baby. I'm going to bring that video and put it on my community wall. Sheila E and ZX. Was making puppy dog love to each other on YouTube. It was funny as hell. He was over there trying to sound like Chucky with a deep voice. It was funny as hell. Okay. It was hilarious. He can't pay. I'm telling y'all, he went in somebody's bathroom. I don't think that was his bathroom. Okay. I was like, that is not your bathroom. Just stop showing that water and flushing that toilet. Come on now. Sheila E is the green sector. Joyce is in the green sector. Oh, okay. Well, she's a green sector mess. Child. So I'm just curious as to what had happened, why they fell out, child. You can't see community walls on your iPad. SAPD, are you serious? Why can't you see? SAPD said on his community wall, he can't see iPad. He can't see community walls on his iPad. That's strange. Okay. I don't really know what it stands for, babe. I forgot live my best life. I really don't know, but I don't know why all hell's falling apart on that. Whenever you have some groups of people, it's just hard to maintain things. It really is hard. That's what I find. It's hard enough on YouTube, let alone being committed to a smaller group. It just don't work well. And so I spoke with my LovelyTi, y'all. I spoke with her, and LovelyTi is coming back. I have been missing her. She's been doing her thing, though. Like I said, she's been on doing her different, what do you call it? Different things like station head and things like that. She's been doing different things, but she has had major surgery. T had major surgery. She had major surgery, so she will be back in a few weeks. But she's coming back to YouTube. She's just been uploading, but she's been going live on her other platforms. But yeah, so she's doing good. She's not concerned about anything, baby. She's just, she's doing good. She's doing her thing. And so she's excited. And she said, it's okay for me to tell you guys that I talked to her and everything, and to let you guys know that she will be back. Because I told her a lot of people were asking about her. Yeah, so she is coming back. I said, we miss you on live here. Because I'm not much with going on other platforms and stuff, but I'm here on YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So yes, honey. Yeah, I still mod for her. Always. I probably will always mod for her forever, as long as she'll have me. Because, yeah, she's cool. She's a real one. And you know what? One thing I told her too, and I will never forget the first time I talked to her. And I remember she said, because I was like, trying to get some little tidbits of how it works on YouTube, right? And I was like, what would you suggest on YouTube? She said the one thing that she said to me that stuck in my head was, she was like, don't be so quick to get a story out. She said, wait for the facts. She was like, because you want to be able to get that story out, but you want to be able to get the facts. She said, you don't want to have to be the first. Don't rush to be the first, because you want to, it's like your integrity is on the line. So you want to be able to get the facts to the people. And that's why people will keep coming back to watch you. And I will never forget that in my life. And I told her that today. I said, I will never forget it. That was epic when she told me that. And that is true. That is very true, because you don't want to be the first. Like with the Tasha K thing, remember, I wasn't the first. And I didn't need to be the first. But I said, let me find out the facts. And remember, I said, the facts are right now is this, this, and this. I said, but I didn't want to say what everybody else was saying, which was at 3.8. I didn't want to say that because I did not confirm that. But once I did confirm it, then I went and put that in the title part. But I was like, nah. So I did learn that. Hey, the head table, how you doing, baby? So, oh yeah. Who are intimidating others with something to lose to keep quiet. Wait, Nihar said, Tracy, your new unemployed friends are going after people. You keep saying I have unemployed friends. I don't know who you're talking about, Nihar. You keep saying this and it drives me nuts because I never know who you're talking about. You're going to have to come out and tell me. You keep doing this to me. My new unemployed friends are going after people in other sectors who are intimidating others with something to lose to keep quiet. What are you talking about, babe? Tell me, what are you talking about? I need to know what you're talking about, babe. And not a. So yeah, so that's what's going on, you guys. Because I was wondering, I was like, I have not seen my baby T. She says she has not been live. I was like, oh my God, come back to us. I can't be going to other platforms. So I'm excited about that, y'all. But she's doing great, y'all. Business is great, everything's great. Hey, life is good, baby. Life is good, baby. Let's see here. The green sector is a new sector created by Shelly. Can't stop. Can't stop. All women content creators, you mean creators, go live after each other. Oh, so it's just basically like a little group that goes live after each other. Okay, but they're talking about what does it stand for? Why did she name it green sector? And she told us, but I can't remember why. Yeah. Tracy, hold on. Rodents and bushes. Well, Nihar, how are we going to come? I know, but how are we going to comprehend? How are we going to keep doing that? That's what I thought it was about too, but I don't think it was about weed. Exactly, crafts. Uh-huh. Yep, exactly. Coco 85 said chore lover. Oh, I was on, okay, I hopped in Wiley's live. I was on Wiley's live and all these women, oh my God, these women were like, this is how they were. I'm just upset. I'm too upset. I'm just too upset. I'm a tea sipper. I mean, not tea sipper. That's my baby, lovely tea. I'm a, what is it called? Wino. I'm a wino. And I thought, well, that's your problem. First of all, that's your problem. Okay. If you got to come on there calling in to my, you're a wino, that's your problem. And I just think it's horrible as a Black woman. I'm like, oh my God. And here I am, started up in the chat. I said, Wiley, I'm leaving. I said, Wiley, I'm leaving because Wiley, I'm going to be fighting. I went there, hey, Wiley, hey, everybody. I said, oh, I was like, it's great, you know. Hey, I was like, life is good. And then, oh no, then I had to hear that. Then I heard another one. Ugh. Another, and Wiley looked so sad, like somebody had died. And I'm like, what is wrong with these folks? Calm down. And they're like, I don't see what's wrong. And they're like, Cardi is allegedly, they were like, Cardi's racist. I was like, oh my God. I was like, these people are sick. Cardi bullied, this is what they were saying. Cardi bullied Tasha K the whole 3 years. What? She bullied her to tell her to take her videos down. Would you want to deal with being bullied? And I'm like, are you delusional? There was no bullying. She went through an attorney to serve her numerous times to tell her to stop saying this, to stop doing this, to pull her videos down, to do this, to do that. There was no bullying on behalf of Cardi's part. People are stupid. So finally, I said, Wiley, I'm leaving. I said, I'm leaving, Wiley. But before I did, I said, caller, I said, you are effing delusional. I said, you are effing delusional and you need to get a life. I said, because I don't judge people based on, oh, are you Black? Is she Black? Or Cardi's not Black or whatever. No, I judge people based on who, justice. I believe in justice. And I said, I'm out, Wiley, bye. I was going to get blocked. I can't. I cannot with ignorancy. I can't do it, y'all. I really can't. I will drag one of them winos. I'm telling you, I will drag them and beat them with a bottle. Okay. I will beat them with a bottle of Jack Daniels and think nothing of it. Okay. So they need to just chill out. I don't have time. So if I will catch a case for a wino because I'm sick of them. When I tell you I'm sick of them, I'm sick of them. They drunk, they don't make no sense. And that's the whole problem right there. I don't think she should have to lose her sponsorship. I don't think so. Well, too bad. Who gives a damn what you think? Some of them still believe she haven't lost. I don't think she's lost. It's not over. What? You drunk idiot. Let me bash you with this wine glass over your head. cannot with them. I cannot. I can't. I cannot. I'm like, you need to just stop drinking. That is the problem. You need to go get your Pangea before they cancel her out, okay? And do what you need to do. Because it's not happening. She's going to be selling you wine out of her cellar if she got one in this new house. Calm down. They don't want to talk about that, do they? No. Wiley will never turn his back on Tasha K because that is the one that's gonna take him up, to different heights. And I get it. But I need to support from a distance because I cannot stand Tasha. I can't stand her. She got what she deserved, and I don't understand how people cannot just see that. It's ridiculous, ridiculous. Hey, Miss Alabama, how you doing, baby? Bye, don't own my globe emoji. Wait. Miss Alabama said, "I don't own my globe emoji." Okay, good. As long as you got that, you good. Because I don't know. I was like, I was like, I don't like them bobbleheads up in here. But I'm like, is that the same Miss Alabama? But that's a different picture. That's not the same Miss Alabama. That's a different one, ain't it? I think that's a different Miss Alabama. Because Miss Alabama that has a little cartoon character on there is different. But that's not you, right, babes? That is so funny. That is so funny, child. I cannot, y'all. I'm just like, what is happening in the world? These people they are really depressed. I mean, and then some people was comparing it to Trump. I said, what? They were literally comparing it to Trump. I said, why are they comparing this to Trump? They were like, remember when everybody was, they were all for him? And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I couldn't. That's you, babe? Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was you or not. I was like, that's not the same one. You are so funny. I was like, why are they comparing that to him? What does that have to do? This is not a presidency. It was not a presidency. It was a court date. It was court. I can't. I'm telling you. They're really, you can tell. You can tell the ones that are winos because they're on their crime. They can't deal with nothing. They're on their crime because they used to drown in their sorrows in the wine. Hit the wine. That. All that. That's what they doing. I'm like, child, please. Okay. Just ridiculous, child. I cannot, y'all. Cannot with them. I'm like, just go sit down. You're doing too much. You're doing too damn much. All right. Chocolate. If I were you, I would chill out. Do you need to get blocked? Do you need to get blocked? Because it seems like you might want to get blocked. Because I don't know what movement you're talking about or anything, but you may be on your way out. So I would just chill out if I were you. You don't come in asking questions and putting down demands. Are you okay? This is not your home. I'm just saying. They don't like this type of teaching. See? Same thing. You might be a straggler from Lost Nation over there. That's what I'm thinking. They don't like this type of teaching, y'all. I'm telling you. They really don't. They really don't. Do they? I really don't think they do. Crazy as hell, honey. I'm just saying, child. It's a lot going on. But keep your eyes on, because the next coy comment, they're getting taken right on out, okay? We're going to send you right to hell, okay? We're going to send you right to hell with a blaze of glory. How about that? Anywho, but that's what's going on, you guys. So my thought is, I don't know why Fyebabe is so damn shocked. She's an idiot, okay? We've always told her it is what it is, okay? Her and QB, the thing that Fyebabe has on QB, Fyebabe knows that QB has the 3 letters, okay? And QB thinks that nobody knows about it, but we all know about it. So I don't know why. I guess so he's keeping on her good side because he knows that she will come out here and tell it all. But we already know. So what's the point? Why keep it a secret? I mean, it's fine as long as you're not out here being careless and giving, or having free and careless raw dog with everybody like Rico. You know what I'm saying? But it's different. Nobody's, it's not anything to be laughing about. It's not anything to be joking about. If in fact that is true, then it is true. But you don't have to, just be kissing her arse just because of that. And I think that's the issue. He's kissing her arse because of that. And it's because she has that over his head, and he knows that she will come and blurt that out. But people don't really care anymore. You know, they really don't. So just live your truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyways, y'all, so that's what's going on, everybody. Troy Lover said Rick Reed has dragged him by the 3 letters up and down these streets. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, it ain't nothing. I mean, that's nothing that she has over him. I mean, they living about the same. He don't have a bathroom. She don't have a washer and dryer. She don't have plumbing, proper plumbing. He don't either. So, you know, they have a lot of things in common. She has baseboards, and does she have baseboards? She may not have baseboards, but he don't have them either. So what's the point? She don't have air. He don't have it either. They have a lot of similarities. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, child. Okay, just saying. They don't like this type of teaching. Just saying, child. But anywho, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. What else is going on, y'all? I'm trying to think what else. What else is happening? Think. I think that's been about it. This live been lit on today. Thank you, Laurie. I was just going in, y'all. I was like going in about, because I was thinking in my mind, I was like, what is going on? Now I was just going down the line of everything that's happening. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is happening. I was like, I need to talk about it. I need to get it out, because a lot of people didn't know how it originated. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a parody right when I get off this line with Reed's video that she did, because that video was epic. Go back and look at it. It's the last video that Reed did on her live. Go look at it, everybody, okay? She's basically, Reed called everything that's happening with Tisa and, you know, and the people from Stank Nation. Baby, Reed has called it, okay? When I tell you she's nailed it, she has nailed it this time. And I'm doing a parody on it, so I'm excited about that. So check that out. I will check out my community wall, because I'm going to go and get that video of him and Sheila E. that's on there, okay, Miss Sheila? I'm going to go ahead and post that one on my community wall so y'all can watch it, because that video, I could not believe he was on there talking like that. And she was like, yeah, well, we can meet up. Well, yeah, we can go and, you know, walk along the beach or whatever. It was funny. Just wait, y'all. It was funny as hell. I even got cursed out. I didn't even know I got cursed out from her, but I got cursed out because of that video, because she didn't want it to be out there. And I had recorded it, and she was pissed because he tried to pull it down. Yep. Tried to pull it down, baby. And it didn't work, honey. It didn't work. No, ma'am. It didn't work. Tracy, I wrote it in Fye's comment. Let's see, in Fye's comment section weeks ago. Oh, you did? That is so funny. That is so funny. Well, thank you for becoming a member. I'm all excited. Yes, everybody, make sure y'all are members. All my babies that are members, make sure y'all stay members. I appreciate it. Let me block this person. Y'all probably already did. Oh, y'all missed them. Y'all got them. Okay. Mine is behind. Y'all got them. Okay, that person. Yeah. y'all always get them. I'm always behind on my chat. I don't know why my chat is always behind. Hey, Pickles, how you doing, baby? Pickles McCoy. Hey, boo. I love that name. Okay, everybody. Thank you, guys. Like I said, check out my community wall. Give me 5 minutes to find it. I'm going to put it on there. And then check out Reed, y'all. I will talk to you guys later, everybody. I will see y'all in these streets. Peace, everybody. Peace, Ali. Thank you, guys. Peace.